how to gain to get my little rewards here from all the space season stuff, as well as those rewards there. Let's get into the Crash of the Titans, as I don't take a stab at a $20 offering. So we got our double crash today. First one is against Jean Grey, purple, blue, and green user. Of course, she has the cheating setting of 555. Her purple ability, Mind Over Matter, costs 10. It will convert up to 6 random enemy special tiles to basic tiles, and then deals damage to the enemy team. Most, if not all, of her abilities are going to involve some sort of team damage. Specifically, psychic feedback, which is her passive. So if we make a match 5 or greater, Jean will reduce the AP in our strongest color by 6, and then stun the enemy team for 2 turns, and then deal team damage as well. And then finally, full of surprises, is her green ability, which costs 12. She'll deal team damage, and then she'll create up to 4 random strike, attack, or protect tiles of whatever the strength the Jean Grey that we're going to be facing will do. We'll look at it when we're knee deep into it. Her affiliations: heroes, mutants, X-Men, time displaced, for all those that care, and of course not in that particular order. No, I'm not paying $35 for no Abigail Brand when she ain't really that great. Alright, so the first fight is going to be with our 370 Ant-Man, Scott Lang. He happens to be a purple, blue, and yellow user, and we're going to look at his stats at 370 to, see what kind of strategy we can implement. Pin Particles. This is his purple ability that costs 9. He creates a purple locked swarm tile, and at the start of the turn, for each purple swarm tile on the board, you'll create 3 strength, 3 48 purple attack tiles. And while the purple swarm tile is on the board, Pin Particles and Small Time Crooks become Grow. That's the blue ability. We'll talk about that once we're done with the full description of Pin Particles. And then purple swarm tiles have a 75% chance to be recreated and mastered or destroyed. Grow is the purple ability that costs 10. So you remove all purple and blue swarm tiles, and then you deal 21,084 damage to the target. And then Grow will revert back to Pin Particles. And at the start of the turn, just like the Pin Particles passive portion of each purple swarm tile that you have on the board, it creates 3 purple attack tiles, and then the swarm tiles have a chance to be recreated if matched or destroyed at a 10% chance. Small Time Crooks. It's the blue ability that costs 9. So he creates a 5-turn lock, blue lock swarm tile. Swarm tile. Say that 3 times. So at the start of the turn, you steal 1 enemy strike, attack, or protect tile. While the blue swarm tile is on the board, Pin Particles and Small Time Crooks become Grow. So you have multiple ways to access the Grow. And for every 2 swarm tiles that are on the board, Ant-Man's abilities are reduced by 1 up to 2. Meaning, if we have 4 swarm tiles on the board, Small Time Crooks become 7, as well as Pin Particles becoming 7. Or in this case, Grow becoming 8, and this version of Grow becoming 8. Alright, Grow It's similar to the purple grow. You remove all purple tiles, purple and blue swarm tiles. You deal 90-36 damage to the target. At higher levels, it's 2184 to the target. And then here it just increases the amount of strike, attack, and projectiles that you steal, and it increases the how can you say, the reduction of how many AP that you need to fire off the power for every swarm tile on the board, and they also increase it to a max of 3. Finally, Ants is his yellow created which costs 7. So you create 5 3-turn locked red swarm tiles, and when they expire, they create strength 298 yellow strike tiles. And at the start of each turn, you deal 539 damage for every red swarm tile that you have on the board. Now these here don't replicate, unfortunately, like the purple ability. His affiliations: Heroes, Avengers, Team Cap, Technologists, and Pimtech for all those that care. I don't know why I have red. I don't need red. Okay, our strategy here with Scott Lane, we want to avoid batch 5s as much as we can. Now, if we get our purple off, that's going to help us out tremendously because it'll give us attack tiles. If we happen to get our yellow, create strike tiles, okay, cool. However, what we want to do, we want to get enough purple, and then and or blue, whichever one we need the most of to get our grow to activate, and then we'll use the secondary function of probably the purple grow to deal the 21,000 damage. Again, that's the idea. If Jean happens to get green, again, we can steal it with blue. So again, that's the strategy. So go ahead and match this blue here. Give her yellow or purple. I'll take the yellow. I will grab this blue. It'll give her green. I was about to make a match 5. I caught myself. Let me see here. I'll go red. Get the team ups. See, because I wanted to avoid that purple. I'm gonna end up giving her green anyways, so that we can minimize the effect. Alright, there's small time crooks. We'll need to activate that there next turn, as well as ants. So ants first, and then small time crooks. Alright, cool deal. Mr. Steal Your Tiles. Let me see here. I guess I have to match this red here. Got no choice but to. I really don't want her to have purple, but alright, let's pop off ants again. Get this cascade going. Oh man, we didn't get a chance to pop off my grow. Oh well, maybe next fight. There goes all the stuff for Jean Grey right there. All the rewards. Legendary token number 1. Of course, thanks Alliance for playing. Good job for getting all those rewards. No, I'm not paying $20 for Luke Cage and Danny Rand, as well as hero points. I got enough of those. Kraven. Well, he's got a cheating power scheme. Of course, he is a black, purple, and blue user. Wounded Pride is his black ability, which costs 10. Kraven creates a one-turn black countdown tile that destroys 3 AP and the enemy and teams or his allies' strongest colors, and then dealing whatever damage accordingly for each point of AP destroyed. And I forgot to look at Jean Grey's green, but it didn't really matter. I mean, it mattered, but if you watch the video on demand, you'll see how much damage it ended up doing. Think like the enemy is his purple passive at the start of the turn. If there are at least 4 enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles on the board, Kraven reduces their strength, and then he deals damage to the target. And then finally, most dangerous game, it's his blue ability, which costs 10. He creates a blue trap tile on the board, and whenever one of these tiles are present, Kraven will steal AP in a random color each turn, again similar to Electra. And when this tile is matched, either by us or him, and it converts 4 basic tiles to his team's strongest color, which will happen to be black, and then deal damage accordingly. As far as his affiliations go, villain, Sinister Six, mercenaries, archers, and street level for all those that care. Alright, for this fight here with Kraven, similar strategy what we did with Jean Grey. Try and at least get our purple. Well, in this case here, we kind of don't want to get our purple going. We want to have the small time crooks blue ability and then pop off with the purple with the growth, so that way we deal the damage accordingly. Have our ants tiles locked and loaded for when we get ready to punch them in the face. So we'll let my match do the talking from this point forward. Now, we couldn't have did that against Jean Grey, because all those match 5s that I would have got, well, that would have been pretty not good. Pretty not good, bad, whatever synonym you want to use. Okay, I'm gonna put recommendations for Ant-Man. What was the run? Was it the 2015 run of Ant-Man? With Scott Lang, I want to say. That's the one I'm thinking of. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. You know, 2015 run of Ant-Man, solid piece of work. Read it. As far as who to pair him up with, his natural partner, Wasp being obvious, because she makes swarm tiles. Dragon makes stuff a little. He makes stuff cheaper for her. Well, she makes stuff cheaper for both of them. Though you're gonna be using yellow and blue as conflicts. So that's the bad thing about it. Alternatively, if you wanna create some mayhem, you can always pair him up with anybody that creates enemy special tiles. So Carnage, both the 4-star and 5-star variety. Polaris not so much, because well, she can do all that there by herself. But you pretty much get the idea. Anybody who makes enemy special tiles or Wasp by her, well, the 5-star Wasp, great. The 4-star Wasp, I want to say she has a little bit of synergy too with him, yeah. Cause swarm tiles, yeah, with her tactical intuition, that buzzing sound, you know, hey, that's a blue passive, steal AP every turn, and then Wasp's thing if you need to stun. So yeah, there's an option there. Alright, next crash. 6 days, 15 hours after this recording is going to be a brand new one with Sebastian Shaw. So we get a chance to look at one of the more unique characters and character interactions that we have in Marvel Puzzle Quest. We'll look at Mr. Shaw. See here, Defender Season of All still going on for the next 2 days. And then whatever they have going on the next season, that'll roll through on Thursday. Women's History Month, this will be in the next 12 hours. Puzzle Gauntlet, you still got 2 days, 21 hours to complete it. I got a video posted on the channel, so you can formulate strategies and whatnot, or glean strategies from me. Stabilize OH, that's the new the PvE that's going on right now for the off season. And let's see if they have any lightning deals that are worth no. 10 levels and 2 tokens. Yeah, I'll do that there after we're done recording. Just making sure there are no other deals that I need to take a part of. No, I think that's pretty much it. The latest legends, this will cycle through on Thursday with the start of the brand new season, so you get to say bye bye to Gorgon and hello. No, I think it's bye bye to Namor and hello to what's his face? Hobgoblin. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Namor will be gone, so you have Falcon, Gorgon, and Hobgoblin for the next month, and then whatever they have for the classic legends will be going on there. All right, that's it. I'm done. Listen to your fellow human beings, and I'm out. Peace.